Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at this great LEGO set, a visual history book, which is pretty cool. You can see it features classic space on the cover, so that's always cool. And inside, if you look on the side, there is this great LEGO sets book, plus a little something special. Mini space cruiser. We're going to take a real quick look at the book. This is not meant to be, an in-depth review of this book. It's just, going to kind of show you what it's all about. This cover is pretty cool. It's got like a bunch of different sets from all different teams, like even Chima. So maybe they're not all great. Just kidding. That was a joke. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got some good art throughout, or good photographs and art throughout the entire thing. It's got like this timeline of sets, leading all the way up to, I think 2015 is when this is from. It's got some cool inside information and interviews and stuff, like it's showing some prototype molds and stuff. And then it goes through, by decade, different notable LEGO sets throughout the entire thing. So it shows some older stuff, which I was happy to see because I'm not. And then throughout it shows different kind of themes of sets. So it's like, these are all house sets. So it shows house sets from, all the way back in like 1978. To 2013. I actually have a couple of these, which is kind of cool. But yeah, a lot of these old things I was kind of interested to see. Some of them are kind of interesting. Yeah, some cars, but it goes to the 80s and features some classic space stuff in here too, like this. There is a page that I wish I would have stumbled across accidentally that shows the set that, or the spaceship that the little model that is included is based off of. So that would have been nice to stumble into, but it's got some Fabuland stuff, Blacktron, lots of cool things. That's actually Mtron, not Blacktron. I'm wrong. Sorry. Whoops. But, yeah, and then it does get into the 2000s, and then shows some, more modern licensed stuff. And eventually, I think, UCS Falcon, which, getting re-released very soon. Actually, it's already been revealed, but, be coming out soon. And then Taj Mahal, now the second largest LEGO set. So this book's a little outdated now. Just kidding. It's still pretty good, pretty accurate. I don't think it mentions the re-release because I think this was written right before the re-release came out. Oh, they actually dedicate 2 pages to this set. Didn't realize it. I don't think I've looked at every single page of this book. But, animals, the Emerald Knight, Fire Temple. That's one that I want. Camper van. Some really, that does show some of the best LEGO sets. I think. Even getting into the really modern stuff, like Ghostbusters, like that one, UCS Slave 1, that's a really nice one, but, yeah, and it starts to delve into some other themes, too, including, elves. I think there are a couple Friends things in there, and then it has, like, a whole index of everything that's shown in there. So, overall, this is actually a really nice book, but the really cool part, for me, is what's inside this second little book. Which isn't really a book, it's just a really oddly shaped set box. Because inside of this little book thing, there is a bag. I think I opened it from the wrong side, but there is an instruction booklet, and then there are Yeah, I definitely opened it from the wrong side. But basically, that bag right there contains a bunch of parts, and it does have a little set number, which is 11910. It has that set number featured on there. But, you know, it's not like an actual decorated package, because this is a pretty cool looking package. It does show the model on the back that you build, and the instruction booklet is just a plain old, you know, kind of traditional instruction booklet. There are some little advertisements for other books in the back, which is something else that's interesting. But yeah, I like what they did with the instruction booklet. The front and back have a really nice design, and it kind of does make it feel like a little bit of a special set. And there it is. It's a little classic space, a micro scale spaceship. This is based on the LL928 set, I think. But the point is, this is the set that a lot of the inspiration for Benny's Spaceship came from. So, you know, cool to get a microscale version of the inspiration of Benny's Spaceship, which, you know, is really cool. I personally happen to like classic space stuff quite a bit, so, you know, it's neat to me. It's probably my favorite of the older retro themes. Like, if I was growing up back in the 90s, I probably would have bought a bunch, or not the 90s, like the 80s, I would have bought quite a few of the classic space stuff. But, yeah, I don't remember exactly what the set was called, which, you know, kind of a shame. I'll link it down in the description if I remember. Yeah. Anyway, it is a pretty accurate representation of the old set, I say, as I flip through a book. Here it is. Space Cruiser and Moon Base, that's the set. And yeah, it does show it in the book. This is the little set. And you can see inside the back is a little rover, which this set actually recreates that too, which is really awesome. It would have been nice to get it on a plate with this little extra thing too, like if they did the whole set in this scale, which that would have been really cool. But you know, it doesn't, and I wouldn't expect it to, because it'd be kind of bland besides this. But you know, overall, I think that it's a really nice, faithful representation, and whoops, there goes the second little box thing. But it also has a little cool play feature, and you would expect this to be just, you know, made for display. They wouldn't include any of the play features from the original set. But if you break this right here and open this up to the side, you can see that inside there is a little tiny rover, which is really cool, I think. And you can also kind of maybe access the rover less easily, but still kind of possible, from underneath with the little ramp that they would have used to get the rover out. The easiest way is to open it up, you know, and then slide the rover out, and then you got like the whole spaceship and the rover. So it's a pretty cool little thing. I think that this is a neat poly bag to exist. So that's pretty much what it is. It is like a poly bag. And let's see, can we get it in? Yes, we did. And we got it in without opening up the back. But yeah, very cool little micro scale spaceship. And honestly, it's a nice book too. I think it's probably in the, you know, more expensive range just for the parts because it has the book included. However, you can sometimes find these on sale in certain places, so it's not that bad. But, you know, if you are interested in the book, I would say definitely pick it up, because it does come with this awesome little microscale spaceship. If you just want the spaceship, maybe either look for it on eBay or something separately, or keep an eye out for sales on this book, because I would still recommend it. I just, you know, I know that the book's not going to be for everybody. Some people are just going to care about the bricks, and if that's where you're at, I would not want to pay the $40 price just for the little poly bag. But, you know, if you get it on sale, or you really want the book, definitely go for it. I think that it's a fantastic set book combination. But yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.